Yeah, I'm seeing one waiting, but I'm
Ah,
not.
come on, YouTube, seriously? Yeah, YouTube wasn't letting it through. Now I got it. I think it should be working right now.
Okay, let me refresh.
Okay, since I have not used YouTube specifically, I was relying mostly on restreams. So since I was multi-streaming, but
Okay.
with Twitch saying uh, banning multi-streaming altogether for even non-affiliates, yeah, I had to
Yeah.
can that because that was one
Okay.
of the updates they did as well. Twitch made an update so that uh, even non-affiliates, like people are don't even have partnership or anything, or they cannot multi-stream anymore. So goodbye Twitch. Nope, I'm not going back to that, especially after their ad update now. Like, uh, long time Twitch streamers know if you have a sponsor, you're breaking TOS.
Yeah.
Twitch made it so under TOS, so you cannot have sponsors anymore on Twitch. So I turned my back on it. I will make a videos talking about it,
Hmm.
regarding my decision to leave Twitch at some point. I just need to make something that will help me. What's it called?
To
To,
kind of explain a little bit more and stuff like that.
yeah, without having to use my overlays or anything. Like, I need to like get a proper background or something that
Yeah.
won't get me into any
You.
trouble.
Um.
So art is also has its own like little copyright thing and stuff.
Yeah. So for anybody that's coming into your stream right now, obviously
Yeah,
there was a little bit of a hiccup, but you're
yeah,
you're back. So you might have missed. Yeah, I could hear you were like trying to speak about certain topics and stuff like that, but obviously something you weren't necessarily live.
yeah.
So
That bugs me a bit.
but you were recording, right?
Yeah, it's recording. Yes.
Okay, so you can still kind of upload that video, you know,
I need to cut that little
um,
bit and like isolate it or something. Maybe
or
use
maybe
that. I
or
don't know.
whatever. I mean, if you put it up, in its entirety, kind of thing, then it's obviously people will know, like, hey, there
Yeah,
was like
no.
what
I'm gonna make
30
it more
minutes of content.
in. Yeah, no.
That
I didn't do anything during that time anyway. So I was looking, okay, what am I gonna do? Because I can't,
Yeah.
because of my decision like to leave Twitch. I then looking at other possibilities, of which I think they only have two possibilities. One of which is still being developed, this stream. I did not
Mhm.
make it into the third wave. I have no idea when, if ever, I'm gonna make it into this V stream. And
Right.
since the site's being developed, it is unknown if that site's going anywhere. So in a bit, it's a little bit of a gamble in doing that one.
Yeah.
Then there's also Kick, of one I actually found out today, technically. Uh, all I know, since I didn't have much time in looking into it, I did look at some uh, videos that would talk about Kick and its comparisons with Twitch, and yeah, it is backed by gambling companies. But when I went into the Kick site, the whole gambling stuff is at isolated its own little tab. It doesn't force content creators to have anything to do with it.
Right. I mean, so Kick is, still fairly new.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I did hear that
It
right now it's exploding. So if I'm to jump to Kick, like now would be the best time for me.
right. If you want to go there, then obviously, that's now, if you know as soon as possible is probably going to be your best move. Okay.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm still
Um.
like looking into it. That's why I want to make a more in-depth video once I do a little bit more research regarding it.
Yeah.
I know some people
Uh,
complain about some content that's supposedly not allowed, but then again, that content has also appeared on Twitch as well, and some people did
well,
not get punished by it. Others only got like a 3-day ban and that was it. Twitch just let it
Yeah.
slide.
Yeah, I know.
And
I know.
Twitch has done worse. They have banned people without reason, without explanation, and ghosted banned people. I know a VR chat streamer who got a 3-day ban and got ghosted for over a month with his account still locked.
Right.
So yeah, Twitch has done worse.
Yeah. And don't get me
And
wrong,
I did look
Tw-
in the site. I went
Twitch.
into the site to see how if it's as bad as they say it is. And no, I got recommendation for games all over.
Yeah. No.
Fortnite, Apex,
No.
Valorant.
They're trying to be, a competitor to Twitch, so obviously they're not going to be like a only gambling site and
No,
stuff
no.
like that.
From what I've seen,
Um,
their motto is creators come first.
right. Well,
Which
obviously they want as well. Okay, bear in mind, okay, they want as many people there as they possibly can, because if they're going to be selling ads that are basically saying, "Hey, viewer, come to this particular casino website so that you can gamble,"
as from
they
what
want
I've
as
seen in the site, there's hardly any ads, and the ads I saw wasn't really about gambling. At least the ones I saw when I went in myself. As I went into the site and had a look at some things, I opened streamers. I didn't get any ads when I opened a streamer.
well,
And the
which
split is 95-5, which actually can like something some people like question, but they gotta take into consideration they're being funded by a gambling company. Those guys got like an infinite amount of money. They don't mind throwing money away.
well, I mean, they're getting money from the people that are doing the gambling, obviously. So, and obviously, house always wins. So,
Yeah, that's why they
you
don't
know,
mind throwing money away. They have an a stable income themselves. And like I
yeah,
said, when I went in, the gambling wasn't invasive. Like and wasn't like being showered by gambling this, gambling that. Like I saw
well,
probably
yeah,
like one racing ad about like the Formula One racing. They didn't say anything about gambling or anything. Like an upcoming race, and like that was it. That was the only ad I saw.
yeah. No, I get you. I get you. You know,
And some
um,
people are like throwing that aside because they're not forcing the content creators to do. You have to do gambling. No, they're not forcing it.
no, no, they're not doing that. It's just uh, the main concern that a lot of people have is basically the whole being backed by gambling kind of thing.
Yeah.
Are you willing to have that as a backer? Now, don't get me wrong. Okay, the backer of Twitch is Amazon, and let's face it, Amazon hasn't been, a model company either. Okay, YouTube has Google, and lately Google's been getting a lot of flack about what they've been doing.
Yeah, a little something I
So
found out when looking up to it. Twitch got backed by the same gambling company at some point.
yeah, they
For
did,
some time
and
as well, and they got a lucrative amount, so Twitch is not exactly clean from that either. They don't mind being backed by gambling companies either. They could
right,
easily
and
be backed up on the shadow right now by some other gambling company and nobody knows it.
yeah, no, believe me, I'm well aware, that Twitch is not clean. Um, and I mean, the reason why, you saw a lot of, you saw a lot of people like going, "Hey, Twitch, you're enabling, people being scammed," kind of thing, and uh, obviously they wanted to try to avoid that kind of, you know, potential legal troubles. So they did what they thought was, the best move, which was, hey, let's just go ahead and, remove as many possibilities of gambling as we possibly can, even though technically they still allow for some, but it's still very um, let's face it. You know, none. We haven't seen like a single site that's really
Free from that? No.
in in any real fashion. Um, one site that I've heard of recently and that I will need to kind of look into is a site called Rumble. I'm not quite sure what that one's all about.
No. Neither do I.
Yeah. But I heard about that one recently, so. But I know Kick has the 95.5, which is obviously very enticing for any streamer. So,
Oh yeah.
but obviously you need to get viewership, and that viewership needs to be willing to uh, be willing to help you out, with subscriptions and the like, so.
Yeah.
But I mean, 95.5 is obviously fantastic.
Yeah.
Um, Now the question is, how long will Kick last, though?
That's
Because
something nobody knows,
yeah, it's a brand new company, so.
Yeah, some people are afraid that it'll happen the same as Mixer did, but honestly, with how it is exploding, one would have to question how long does Twitch has left to live. Because the current decision is really making so many streamers to just leave.
Yeah.
Some of them big streamers.
Yep.
Mainly because their main source of money was just cut off.
Yep.
So you could say that Twitch shot themselves not in the foot, they shot themselves in the balls.
Well, from what I understand, according to some people, that are saying, no, Twitch is trying to do a good thing, right? From what they are saying, they're saying that they're trying to limit how, certain companies like Stream Elements is selling like their own ads, in like the streamers content. So they're trying to like limit that somehow, but it's like, but you're wording it very incorrectly that you basically abuse this. So, yeah, it's weird, man.
Yeah.
They're, like you said, they're definitely shooting themselves in the foot, and there's a lot of people that are like, okay, well, we're gonna look elsewhere. I mean, the fact that you have Asmon and Moist Critical, they're both kind of going, okay, we're just gonna go elsewhere.
Even Ninja.
Yeah.
Even Ninja, he has turned tail from Twitch.
Yeah, but at the same time, I've seen Ninjas switch platforms before, so that's not.
Yeah, that's simply because Twitch just keeps on making mistakes.
Yeah.
Like, from what I've seen, the only time they did something right was around like 2017, 2018. But then come 2019, they started going backwards.
Yeah.
And just hurting both the viewers and the streamers, especially the streamers.
Yeah. So, I don't know, man.
That's right. Right now, I'm hoping for V-Stream to work, since it is made for virtual streamers, for us VTubers.
Yeah.
Right now, all I can do is wait on that one until I get the invitation into one of their waves.
Right. And it's still fairly new, so I mean, obviously there's going to be a lot of growing pains for a new streaming site. So
yeah. Not to mention that it is a little bit greedy what they're going for. Like, they're trying to do something similar to YouTube, but with the same mechanics Twitch had. things that YouTube's still missing. And integrate something similar to Discord along with it. So that people don't need to go to a completely different application or site to still remain connected with the streamer or the content creator in some way. They can just find it there in the same platform. So far, the things they've done have worked. They have had the occasional bug when updating, which is expected.
Right.
Yeah. And I was watching another streamer the other day that's also, I think, came in the second wave, and there was an update during her stream on the platform, which broke some parts of the site. Fortunately, the dev was the developer is always in the chat of streamers, so you can see and fix them right away. Like, he's interacting with the people making the content there.
Yeah, which is always like a good thing, because you want to see potential bugs and issues live, because sometimes if you're a developer, you might not necessarily see bugs happen when you're working on software yourself, right? So
yeah, he's also a VTuber as well. Like, he streams some of the codes he's doing.
Yeah. But I mean, it's for any kind of for any kind of development, you need to kind of have one of the nice things about what they're doing right now would be like they basically made the base code the alpha stage of the code, and now they're basically saying, okay, well, we can still we're testing it out through these streamers, like right then and there. So yeah.
Yeah, as far as I know, they recently made it so that VTubers can actually download their streams. Like any stream they may have done even before the update, they can already download it. Which is nice. And they're still working on adding the whole video stuff. Honestly, I need to just look up when the fourth wave is gonna be. I still don't know if it's decided who's gonna be in it. Fingers crossed I actually make it this time.
Good luck on that.
Yeah. And right now I think they're working mostly on getting the videos working on the platform. The ability to upload and any videos, and for viewers to look at any old stream up to a certain extent. They are putting a size limit to avoid what's the word, like overload or something, when the file's just too big. It actually causes trouble to the servers. I don't remember what their limit was gonna be, though, right now.
Well, I mean, they're a small, they're a small system right at this moment in time, so obviously they can't,
limited.
They can't like go too overboard on what they can do at this time, So if you're like expecting, like Twitch level quality, then you're like, no.
Something they do better than Twitch is actual visual quality. It actually looks better than Twitch. when you're
Right.
looking at a stream. They already got that one down.
Well, bear in mind that there's still the, you know, that may be because they don't have nearly as many people, in, um, on the servers. Okay, so they can handle that. But when you start loading it up with thousands of streamers at the same time, then the quality might go down. So it's we'll have to see.
They're doing what
you
they
know,
can to maintain it right now, to maintain the quality
yeah,
right
they'll
now.
have they'll, they'll have to work on it, and they'll have to make sure they can do that. So
From what I've seen from the ones that are streaming, that so far things are doing well.
yeah,
Uh, Beyond that, all I need to do is just either try Kick or look into any other platform that would allow multi-streaming. That hopefully works with Restream as well. Otherwise, I would have
hmm
to like maybe change my schedule a bit to like do some stuff there. Since I don't think my hardware is well enough for the encoder to handle multi-streaming.
yeah,
Um, I don't have the best hardware right now.
This is a rescue mission. We need to find and liberate the hostage before any harm
I don't even know
comes
for
to them.
what part of the hardware the encoder actually goes through. Even though I am on hardware mode, I don't know anything about encoders.
yeah. I'm not sure about that myself.
Find the captive as soon as you can. We don't have much time.
Okay.
Can't help you out too much when it comes to encoders. So
Yeah, that's why, and I don't want to really like push my hardware too much in that.
hmm
Oh. Got time for Smarus to put me a hunt. Ugh. Yeah, but once I look a little bit more into what people are saying about Kick and what information is available about it, then I am probably make a more in-depth video about it. How did I detect them from so
Stay
far?
focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Um, I'd almost say, if you're comfortable already with what, you've already kind of heard about them, with the whole, gambling backing and stuff like that, then
You
I
are
say,
approaching the holding
uh,
area.
go for it.
Careful.
Just
If the
just
wardens
start,
detect you,
you
they will
know,
surely initiate
start trying
the
to stream on
execution
there,
sequence.
just so you can get, a little bit of movement, a little bit of growth going there. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, but obviously, if you're not necessarily comfortable with it, then um,
Hurry up.
then I would be,
You are running out of time.
I would kind of look into, trying to figure out like, hey,
Yeah, we need to
you know,
find alternatives for that.
yeah, it's like, okay, you sure, Kick might be, interesting and useful,
Located the hostage.
and
Escort the prisoner to the
you
extraction point,
you might
and
get,
I'll take care of the rest.
some, if you get a decent audience and stuff like that, there, um, then great, you're going to be growing up and growing, fairly fast there because this is a brand new system. People that are going to be like going there, they're going to be seeing, you pretty much at the top of the list, right?
Yeah, most likely. Considering that there aren't that many streamers on it yet. What the devils did this drop me?
So, um, but you know, you know, you know, if you're comfortable with kicks backers kind of thing, then I say go for it. You know, do what you want to do with that, and
I have received the synthesis. You are an efficient
you
hunter.
know, you know, hopefully you can get something decent out of it all. But obviously that's going to take a little bit of work, obviously, to, you know, like any streaming platform, it's going to take work to get the, you know, to get the audience,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, even when I do, it does ask less than YouTube does to get monetized there. Like even
Yeah.
ask like you don't even need like an average viewer count. You just need a certain number of followers and streaming time, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
From what I've seen.
Right. But of course, that may change later. But you know, that's pretty much the way of any kind of platform at all. You know, YouTube, Twitch, Kick. You know,
Yeah.
there's always going to be that, uh, you know, that possibility that hey, things are gonna, you know, potentially change, and well, you might not want to be there anymore.
Yeah.
So, um, so yeah, it's you know, obviously, it can be a quite a uh, concerning time for streamers in general.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. The only reason I don't go like just YouTube is because well, I'm mainly a streamer than like I still need to look into a better editing software if I'm to edit my streams, and I do need to find a time to make more shorter videos. I can depend it separate from my streams. Just I enjoy streaming way more than anything else.
yeah.
That's why I look for other tuners for like mainly streaming.
Yeah. Um, yeah, can't really help you out on the editor front because you know, I'm not, I'm not an editor, so,
Yeah,
um,
you know the one I
I
was
mean,
using that you were using. I don't know why my free space on my SSD just gets all
yeah,
eaten up and leaves me with nothing to
no,
actually work with.
no, I hear you on that one. I understand. Um,
So I need to find something a little bit more manageable.
yeah,
Stay focused. There's a
well,
heavy unit
I
approaching.
wish you luck on that one because,
Yeah, I
ha
did find a few alternatives. I need to look into them, but first, right now, I'd rather fix my streaming situation.
yeah, um, the, I think everybody's
You
gonna be
found the
trying
target.
to
Capture
figure
them
that
quickly
part out.
before they
It
escape.
feels like because, you know,
Yeah,
it's
particularly
it's
small streamers who are relying on multi-stream to like, make themselves be known.
Excellent work.
Like streamers like
You'll
myself, I
interrogate
use
the
multi-stream
captive
only
at your
like
base.
just to
Your
make
part is
myself
done here.
be known a little bit more. Like,
yeah. No,
uh,
it's a smart choice. Okay, well, you know, bear in mind, um, you know, I I only got a, you know, affiliate through Twitch because of a raid. You know, that was it. You know, I still love the fact that I had the occasional viewer that would stop on by from time to time, but I wasn't like consistent,
no.
unfortunately. And um, in order to be affiliate, you needed that active average 3 viewers, for that entire month.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, you get 3 viewers for a day, then great, sure, no problem. You get affiliate like that. It's like, no, it's actually,
For a full month.
you need the whole month of, the active 3 viewership, and it's like, you know, uh, I guess I just wasn't entertaining enough for a majority of people. But then again, a lot of people were coming in for the games, you know. But I mean,
Yeah, there's also the algorithm, which favors partners over anything else.
right. Um, and obviously, it's also my attitude. Okay, I understand that mine was problematic. So and I get that. Um,
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit
as I
approaching.
kind of told Jedi one time, it's hard to remain positive when I've been facing a lot of difficult things. So I try to stay positive as much as I can. But, it's just
Yeah,
it's
sometimes
just a
it's
lot.
very hard.
um, it's one of the reasons why I took as long of a break that I did, because I just, hard for me to stay focused along those lines, um, obviously a good attitude, positive attitude, good humor, um, can really help out um, in your stream, right?
Yeah.
Everybody can kind of agree with that. So, um, obviously, keep up with the, positive attitude, um, and obviously that will help.
Yeah.
So,
So
and
for now, while I figure that out, I'm gonna for now focus on YouTube for mainly until I can
yeah,
find another platform.
yeah. I'm actually kind of irritated right at this moment in time with YouTube, because um, I want to try to do more shorts there, which they mention, hey, you can do this with anybody could do shorts, blah blah blah, right?
Yeah, but it's not
But I
registering yet.
got
They're not registering for me either. The ones I have labeled as shorts are not counting.
yeah, they haven't been triggering on the ones that I've done, and the little icon that basically says, hey, you can edit this for shorts, that's not showing up on my videos at all either. And I'm like, guys, what's going on here? you
Stay
know
focused. There's a heavy
um
unit approaching.
it's supposed to be for anybody, but hey, I'm not seeing it here. What's going on? you know I'd love to be able to edit these, or create some shorts of my own, or allow for people to create shorts, not just me, but allow for others to maybe modify them, um, but not seeing much along those lines right at this moment in time, and
Yeah,
that's
the community interaction is very limited on YouTube.
yeah,
So far, the community interaction is limited mostly to chat and comments.
yeah,
Mostly.
yeah. I mean, they're still kind of working on the whole streaming side of things, and I get it, but it's um,
It's not their main
right.
focus. That's why they're not going ham on the streaming. Of which right now would be the best time for them to go ham, because the
Yeah,
streamers are looking for an alternative right now.
a good alternative.
Yes, and right now it's the
Yeah.
best time for them to invest in the streaming.
Yep, indeed, indeed.
Yeah, this is also a opportunity V-Stream should take on and maybe try and speed up development a little bit. and try and get in as more VTubers in to get
Well,
the platform going a bit more, like get more
well,
activity in the platform.
well, what they might need to do though, I understand where you're coming from, but what they might be needing is
Advertise
more
more, probably.
developers to handle, like modifying, the, modifying what's needed.
Yeah, and
And
advertisement. Right now, the only ones advertising are the VTubers already streaming there.
yeah,
If they get more VTubers in, like believe me, there's over 1,000 VTubers already waiting in line, maybe even more than 3,000. I know they were overwhelmed by the number of submissions
hmm
that want to stream there, and maybe
right,
make the next couple of wave have a lot of them in.
right,
Like start testing the limit of their servers and throwing in as many VTubers so they can advertise a bit more. After all, like all those VTubers tweet, and if they use Facebook, put it on Facebook or any other social media that they are
mm,
there on VStream. That will make it more visible. That will attract more attention. That will bring more people, more VTubers,
right.
and help not only grow, but show how much interest there is on the platform.
Well, I mean, if they can maybe try to reach out to some of the more, larger YouTubers out there and see if they can be willing to add their voice to it, then that would probably uh, boost up their
Yeah, most likely
popularity as well.
they'll get word from the VTuber companies later down the line. See how Twitch now are doing things that hurt the VTuber companies themselves, like
Yeah,
VJojo, for instance.
be Sojo.
Yeah, they have a lot of sponsors, but with Twitch turning their back on sponsors, like saying no, you cannot have them anymore, VJojo's
hmm
gonna be hurt real bad with that, and
Yeah,
they might actually look into alternatives themselves.
yeah. Well, I mean, they might just kind of switch over to just being mainly YouTube, much like Hololive.
Yeah, Hololive I
Um,
think is focusing on YouTube like hard right now. I think.
that's the only platform that they really stream on is YouTube. Uh, they've they've looked in on Twitch from time to time, and while they might have been like, oh yeah, this is kind of interesting, they haven't like fully adopted Twitch. And now that with Twitch being very um,
Stupid.
with Twitch kind of being very stupid on their ads and stuff like that, I doubt that Hololive would be accepting of that. So,
Yeah.
um, um, but I mean, if if that if your VStream could get like the backing of like Sojo or something like that as a potential backer of that, um,
That would be great for them.
streaming, then yeah, that would be
Mission
very
complete.
great for
The
them
captive has been
because that
escorted to the
means that
extraction point.
you know,
Well done.
you know, like Iron Mouse, for example, you know, she would, if she was streaming on that platform of the V stream,
It would
then yeah,
explode.
oh yeah,
Consider
um,
that Iron Man's pretty much the biggest VTuber right now on Twitch.
yeah,
I don't think there's any other VTuber above her right now. Hey, I think she was first place for some time. I think she still is, like subscriber wise, number one.
yep, she was. So,
And that's
but
big for a
obviously,
VTuber.
right, but obviously they would, VStream needs to show the fact that they can handle that kind of, um, first off, they have to show the reliability, to make sure that their platform can handle, um, you know, the 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 streamer and the amount of viewership. Because right now it's untested. They can't. They wouldn't be able to handle that right now.
Yeah.
Okay. They
Yeah, I
might
don't
be
know
able
the
to
full
say,
extent of their servers yet.
yeah, they might be able to say that, sure, we can handle it, but, you know, um, but they might not have gotten to a point where they can, for sure, handle it completely. Um, I mean, the, smaller streamers, smaller VTubers, obviously that is, um, good way of doing, a certain amount of stress testing on their servers. It's not like a major push
Nearby communications
of it
towers are
kind of thing,
broadcasting
right?
crucial enemy
Like,
intelligence.
for
Capture the
example,
towers and
sure they
decode
have
any
like
incoming
3,000
messages.
VTubers on their streaming service,
Tower
right?
captured.
Um,
Beginning stream decode
and
now.
let's say that their servers are barely holding on. Like, it's like, hey, we can barely do, what's needed here, right?
Yeah.
What happens if they bring Iron Mouse? Then their servers are gone. They can't handle it. So, that's uh, that
We
could
have
be
lost control
quite
of a tower.
problematic. you
Yeah.
know? So, um, while there might be, some uh, that might be a good,
This tower is ours
uh,
now.
while sure, adding Visoja would be, fantastic for them. Um, it might also be like the worst thing that could happen to them too. They might not be able to handle that kind of
Tower
Yeah.
online.
stress on their servers at this time. So, let's see. Yeah, Iron Mouse is currently streaming right now, and she has 9.6K viewers right now.
Damn.
Yeah. So, um, so you're basically talking, triple the amount of VTubers that want to get into the system just in viewership alone. So,
We have control of all 4 towers.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of
yeah.
streaming companies now that are gonna try to advertise hard right now. They're trying to make the platform be known as much as possible and bring in everyone from Twitch.
I mean,
Now, the one that, like I said, the one exploding is Kick right now. The one exploding
yeah.
that I've seen so far.
Well, I mean, let's face it. Blood is in the water with Twitch right now.
Yeah.
Okay? It is like one of the best times to kind of strike at Twitch. Okay. They've clearly shown that they really have lost sight of their streamers and the like. So
Now they've shown they don't give a damn about the streamers. But...
right. And well, guess what? Streamers are their main content. So
Yep.
the fact that they're like, oh hey, we don't care about them. It's like, well, you're shooting yourselves in the foot.
Yeah, we're the one providing the
You're-
content, not them.
Yeah, congratulations, you're playing yourself.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I don't
and
consider going
that's-
back to Trovo because like become invisible there's it's hard. Like, the only thing that I could think of that could help me get visible there happens to be using what they're calling now space fuel, which boosts visibility in both recommended and the front page. But using that isn't free.
yeah, I want to suggest Rumble.
Trovo.
From what I. What's that?
Trovo. That's the one I just said.
Trovo. Oh.
Trovo.
Right.
Like, their share, yes, it's the same
Message
as
decoded.
Twitch,
Not
but
live. Clear out the
uh,
remaining enemy
being
forces.
visible without
They are
using
broadcasting
their
another message.
so-called
Make sure the
space
enemy
fuel, as they're
never
calling it
receives
now.
it.
Yeah, that's not happening for me. I cannot shell off the money necessary to activate that.
Yeah.
Because it requires something called like mana. I don't have mana to get that. I would need to watch a lot of hours of other people's streams or shell off a bit of cash.
Yeah.
I don't have the time to be watching streamers for that long. And I'm not in any position to spend money on that platform, so that's why I'm not considering going back to Trovo at the time.
Yeah.
So that one's also probably gonna blow up in any moment right now. I know some Twitch streamers have already moved there, but not as many as Kick.
Yeah, I'd be a little concerned about that though, because if I'm not mistaken, they are also doing this family that kind of payment plan that like Twitch has, the 50/50. So it's like, why would you want to, why would you want to limit yourself like that? Especially if you're trying to be,
A competitor.
if you're trying to if you're trying to be a like full-time streamer, trying to make this as a job, then you want to try to, obviously you want to try to, make as much money as you possibly can, right? But at the same time, you also want to you want to, the way I see it is that, you want to make it as kind of painless to your audience as you possibly can.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you know that they do have sort of like a streamer rank, sort of? And the higher the rank, the more benefits supposedly they have. I don't know if that affects monetization either.
yeah, I don't know about that.
And that's where using a lot of that space feel actually comes in, because that would keep you always on the front page.
Yeah, but that I'm not sure. That seems like it's
The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it.
I would feel that you'd want to go to a site that is trying to get your best
Doing as much as they can
trying
to
help.
benefit the streamer.
Yeah, and
There's a way up.
the 50/50 is not really benefiting the streamer, and
No.
it's not really benefiting the audience either. Feels like it benefits the company more than anything else. One of the reasons why I tend to think the 70/30 for YouTube is okay. Not exactly the best, but still, still decent. I'm not gonna say that it's like the worst thing ever, but
The enemy have taken a tower.
because
You must
that would be
recapture
like the
it.
50/50, right?
Yeah.
Tower captured.
Or
Beginning stream to code now.
if there's some company that does even worse than that, it's like, hey, you're gonna get 30 out of our 70 or something like that. Ooh. But so far, I haven't liked seeing a streaming service
We
that
are in
does that.
total
But
control. Keep
No.
fighting.
you would have to like have a company that, if they're doing like 30/70, then you better be getting a lot of benefits from them in order
We have
to
decoded the
give
message.
them
Remaining
70%,
enemies must not report back to their command.
everything, right?
Eliminate
Yeah.
everyone.
So,
No, I think the only reason they went 70/30 is just to compete with Twitch.
well, I mean, I think that's been their kind of policy for a long time. Even with like ads and stuff like that, I think it's always been kind of like a 70/30, and they were like, okay, we're gonna get into the streaming scene, and we're not gonna change up. We're not gonna change that up or anything along those lines, right? So,
Yeah, so for the only reason YouTube hasn't dethroned Twitch is because they're missing functions that Twitch has.
Yeah.
Seems like my stream element bots are still not working. Like stream element seems to have a little hiccup with YouTube apparently.
I see the stream elements bot is
It's
technically
active, but
running.
the timed messages are coming up. I have 2 timed messages and they're not showing up.
Mm, true. Um, yeah, I was trying to work with stream elements on YouTube as well on that one, so not quite sure what's going on there, but
Don't know.
I mean,
Tomorrow I'm gonna have to look into see what happened. I was trying to fix a few things for it, particularly my overlay, since I had the Twitch overlay version on. I had to clone that over to YouTube, take the link from that and put it on my OBS. But now, like, Stream Elements won't let me edit my overlay. If I try to edit it, it doesn't detect its existence, even though it does exist. And not even on the Twitch side of Stream Elements, where I originally came from, I cannot edit them there either.
oh my god.
Some the Stream Elements being buggy as of late. It is being really buggy. Yes, I don't know if you can see it on my Stream Elements. They're still showing like my YouTube link, but I am on YouTube, so that shouldn't be there anymore. So I wanted to like hide that one temporarily, but I can't because I cannot edit it.
Yeah.
Error, not a number. Did the operator
I just noticed some of the larger streamers that are on Twitch right at this moment in time, and just the amount of viewers there. It's like, oh my god. You know, Sproud, 27.5K viewers. Flex to Life, never even heard of them. 30.6K viewers. It's like, god damn.
It surprised me like some of those viewers are like lost their streamer and are looking for someone to look at,
Potentially, yeah.
and maybe they're unaware of what's actually happening on Twitch even. And not every viewer is gonna keep up with the Twitch news.
Sure. True. But yeah, that's things are definitely an interesting time right at this moment in time.
Yep.
Don't stop believing, dreamers. Yeah.
Okay, let's see how much am I gonna suffer on Steel Path Circuit this time. I am on public, right? Yes, I am still on public. I went quiet because I heard something and it turned out it's just my cat snoring. Yeah, unfortunately I don't think the mic can pick up her snoring, but she does kind of sound like a little bit like the ghost thing from Minecraft Netherworld, the Ghast.
Mm.
She does sound a little bit like that. Let's see. Oh boy. This is not a good selection for Steel Path. I don't know if my build's good enough for this.
Access to the Undercroft is strictly controlled. We are lucky
My
to have this
default build
undetected
for
portal.
this.
Use it. One may chase after happiness through the fields all day like a fool, only to have it alight on one's open hand without warning.
We got this one. I'm gonna give this a chance.
The endless challenge of the Undercroft makes it an ideal training ground. Hone your skills there, if you have the stamina. I woke to the sound of the Shawzen. Was that you, or my dream?
I don't know. Hopefully I don't regret this decision here. Yeah, I'm doing steel path circuit right now.
Drax must be fought on many fronts. In Duviri we engage his forces, but through the
It could be definitely some rough times, that's for sure.
Yeah. For Twitch streamers, it is gonna be rough. Like, right now it's just deciding where they take their content.
Yeah.
Once I have a bit more information, I'm gonna make a video about it. Like, making a little update about the future of my channel.
history dictates that this
For
Tenno
tomorrow's
asset
stream,
was
I
destroyed
don't know
in
what
a
I'm gonna do
grave
tomorrow. If I'll do
setback to the
Warframe
cause.
again,
Let
or
us
do the
rewrite
Spirit
that
Fair that
event.
was meant for today and do tomorrow. I haven't decided that. A little bit of a lag spike there. Let's see. I hear it. Oh, there it is. It could be down here. No, it's not up here. Ah, there it is. Damn it! Hit the wrong button. There we go. Nope.
The winds blow fiercely. The rains
It's a
do
little bit
not
more damage.
relent. Still, the stout bow stands.
Not my best frame for split path, unfortunately. Hopefully I get enough degrees so I go by to hopefully deal enough damage. Oh no, 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 don't fall, don't fall.
Yeah, I never found like a good weapon to take on the steel path.
Yeah.
And that, I've never really did.
haven't done circuit yet?
No.
Circuit's pure undercroft, none of the Duviri overworld. But it follows the same rule. Every time you go into a circuit, it chooses some random Warframes for you to choose from. If it's yours, it'll have your build to choose from. Or you can use a default build if you don't like what you have. And same goes for weapons. It'll choose a random set of weapons, and if you have it, it'll be your version. Decree still works. Like every time you finish each run, you get a free decree, and in each circuit there's like 3 little crystals. So if you grab them all, you get an extra decree, which can be like damage boost, speed boost, healing. Can be anything you can find in the Duviri experience. This makes Steel Pass a lot more manageable because of those decrees. And some of the default builds are actually pretty good for some Warframes. I mean, I've seen some of them better than my build. Wasn't bad for it. Other mods may actually help it more, but I don't have this weapon. Fortunately, it's using Archon continuity, so some of my abilities last longer than they normally would. Still need to get the other Archon mods. Rhino. I'm not bothering with normal circuit right now because it's a Warframe I already have. Well, I have on my Foundry. Just need to pull them. So. And the ones from that I had to choose from, I already have them all. So I'm just waiting maybe next week. Get some better options. I kinda want Nidus to show up in this. I'm tired of trying to get him.
Alright.
Sevagoth is probably one I'll probably skip on since I haven't done that much Railjack yet. I do need to do more Railjack. Maybe after getting the reward to upgrade the Dread from here, I might do some Railjack afterwards. Although carrying around for Hate would also be good. I was told Hate was a really good stalker weapon.
Yeah.
Stalker not been dropping anything from me from the times I've seen him.
Yeah.
I have the worst luck from him. Nope. Get range on Sarin Prime, so I can use her ultimate a little better. I need to figure out how to evolve my helmets a bit more, because I cannot feed my Warframes to the helmet until I evolve it, but since he's fully fed up, everything at 100%, I cannot feed him anymore. And I don't know how to go about like evolving him even further so I can get more slots to feed it Warframes. Come on, laptop, don't go into the screensaver. I don't know, I have it shut off and yet it still goes to it.
No time to rest. Already a new onslaught begins.
What is this? Ow, that hurt. I hate those tracks. They're always so strong and steel path. A little bit of lag right now. Maybe there's just too many enemies in front of me. Oh, no button. You got the ones further down. Nice. Is that case? Okay, where are we being shot
Like
from?
ashes, the enemy has been
Oh, that was pretty easy.
to the void.
Exterminate.
I advise you not to be content with merely doing enough.
Let's see. So critical, do double damage.
The Undercroft seethes with Thrax's violence. Burn it out with force. Destroy every enemy you find.
Okay, so I found one of those things. Let's see the other one. And the other's right up there. Okay, still no double hit normal attack. But gain damage by moving. I can do that too. I'll take that one. Oh crap.
Do not shout. You'll all be able to.
Need to reset my sword, it's running out of time. Why am my hits not connecting? There we go. Fine, it'll shoot you since I can't connect my hit. Okay, energy. Okay, and let's see. How many rounds should I go for this? Okay, no, heal here. Good thing we got a Garuda in the team. I think it's Garuda Prime though. Definitely not gonna skip on Garuda Prime when it shows up in the Resurgence.
Oh wait, isn't Garuda Prime
Persist.
Felix out there? I thought it was.
I don't know. I haven't really gotten any. But then again, my RNG is really bad. If they're unvaulted, then I just haven't been lucky. I mean, it took me a year to get base course blueprint, and I finally have them. That reminds me, I need to go to the Plains of Eidolon and kill some critter to get its quill. I think
Yeah, I
I
can
this
see
is a thing.
I can see that according to the wiki, there are some relics that are currently unvaulted, so...
I need to
so...
figure out where to get it. I'm trying doing missions that give relics. Like
Yeah, I mean-
the Sanctuary, or doing some void missions.
Well, you have to pick the spots that the relics are, you know, technically being dropped off at, and then of course, you know, attempt to go there and see if you can actually pick up said relics. But you know, let's face it, you know, that can pretty rough too.
Yeah.
So,
Like I said, RNG doesn't really like me.
yeah.
Okay, I think my one ability that makes us even stronger. Oh, I got hit hard. Oh boy, I got hit hard.
The battle is won. The paradox tamed.
I keep on forgetting the first ability effect.
Will you lay your sword aside and rest? Or fight on?
Critical hit, gain attack speed. Yeah, I'll do that.
Endurance is defiance. Prove you can endure the undercroft at its most oppressive.
Get better hide. Get knocked out. Any kills, gain overguard. It's the only decent one. Oh, wait. Straight I was just standing there, they weren't attacking me up until I started attacking them. They all just piled up on me. Like, they all came up to me, what you doing there, buddy?
Can we help you out?
Got so much infection piled up right now. Oh, I'm about to go down. I need to get help. They need like large concentration of enemies. They can keep that infection going. But if I remember correctly, for more infected there are, the stronger Sarin becomes. If I remember correctly. Which of them are infected? 6,000 in infection. Nice. Okay, dropped a little bit.
Life support drop imminent.
Now what hit me? Oh, it's the cane.
You'll all be able to.
There we go. Keep that infection going.
Life support is limited. It must not be squandered.
What? Oh, that's real life support. I better find thingy and activate it.
Systems charged with life support.
Ooh, okay, just in time before he attacked me. They are not flattening me. Not this time. Nope. Okay, and then next decree I get for every critical hit, increase critical chance. And start seeing those purple numbers. Okay, there's so many enemy concentrations nearby me that I'm getting a bit of a frame drop. Better move away from there a little bit. Maybe somehow I am still getting past kills. At least I'll get that Nighwave done shortly like this. Whee! I just fell! Please don't reset my infections. Oh, darn it. Okay, so they're still going.
The struggle goes on for as long as you can stand.
Not one movement speed. Really hits it twice. That's what I wanted.
In the Zariman are breaking into the Undercroft. Repair the damage to keep them at bay. The ruptures can be closed, but only if you collect enough ambient void energy. Seize the globes that float nearby.
Let's see. Missing a few. Okay, no, they found all the free stuff. Nice. 200 toxic for every third hit. That will add up to what I already have. Hopefully tomorrow I can find some simple image I can of public use for the video, for the update video. I do not wish to use my streaming overlay for that. I don't think it looks good enough for that.
If the Void Angels break through the wall, their master will be freed. Do not allow that to happen.
Heck, I don't even know where to look for that stuff.
Close the ruptures as you would staunch the wounds of a comrade.
laptop go black. I need to see the chat if anything happens there.
The rupture is closed.
I need to figure out what's wrong with my laptop because I have screensavers off and yet it's still trying to go into screensaver.
Well, it might be power save.
I don't think I have that active either. I need to check again. Suppose I had set everything up for so that it wouldn't do that. Heck, for restream it doesn't do it. I don't know what's doing it now. Oh wait, that'll those things. One more nearby. Wonder if anyone grabbed the big one. Can I try and grab that? Yeah, somebody grabbed the big one. Oh, really missed an item.
The Void Angels are unrelenting. You are all that is keeping them at bay. Hold fast.
Ah, so close! Ooh, big one, big one. Ow, darn it, he got it before me! That was mine! Oh, he got a lot out of that one.
Is our weakest here. You have done well to reinforce them. Leave now or later. But leave you must, for the Undercroft is inexhaustible.
Critical hits grant cold damage, oh yes.
Secrets lie buried deep within the Undercroft. The Paradox provides the means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered.
There we go.
Extractor in place.
That's one easy decree for us to get.
Extractor charge expended. Excavator
Nearby
under
enemies
attack.
affected by cold. Once I get the bonus damage for cold enemies, killing them will be a lot easier. Alright, I should get the infection going. Enemies be close enough for this? I think there was one.
An extractor is out of power.
Give me that. Where's the extractor?
Void treasure location established.
Oh, there we go. I'm liking those numbers now. Let me get someone infected. I want to keep my infection going. The more infected there are, the stronger I become. So I must not fall.
Extractor deployed.
Down, down, get down, get down. I'm shooting you, you're not coming down. Never get out of that situation before I get wrecked. And I got wrecked.
An extractor requires power.
Extractor over this way. infection. Oh, we got so much protection right now. Holy hell. Oh, darn it, I lost some of it. Oh, that's where that's coming from.
Extractor in place. I sense another void treasure.
Well, oh, that's just something we done. That's why they went for the other extractor. I need to find a power cell. Nearest one is up there. Hopefully increase these abilities. Maybe I'm just too used to using Wukong or Mesa.
Yeah.
Wukong is just put out Wukong, and I don't have to worry too much about his abilities, except for probably the one that gives me armor against on Steel Path and against the Archons.
Assaulting your excavator.
Well, on Mesa, since I have a good amount of duration on her second and third ability, I don't need to worry too much about spamming that. And her first ability, I made it pretty strong, actually.
Excavator is severely damaged. Protect it or lose it. The way out is now open to you.
Ooh, all the way up to tier 4. I just need one more tier and I'll be able to grab Dread's little upgrade.
Here for the
Just need to
taking.
build a new one.
Do not expect me to tell you when to stop. Judge for yourself. This Tenno asset is destined to be destroyed by hostile forces. Intervene and change its fate.
Hopefully nobody triggers it while we're looking for the stuff. Strange. Wasn't in its usual spot. More cold damage.
The enemy musters for a fresh assault. Hold the line.
If you maintain the infection, is gonna be even harder now. Because once everyone dies, that's it. No more infection. I gotta wait till the next wave. Ow, what? He's not even attacking me, how's it? Oh, that guy behind me. Wait, who's still alive? Oh, this way. Somebody brought up power cell from the previous wave. Got it. Hopefully not being they're devilish enough, like that once here where we reach level like enemies of level like 9,000. Pseudopath circuit can get crazy.
Alright.
So last one, yeah.
Prepare yourself.
Too bad the infection decays so fast. Darn it, I'm out of energy. And because of that leech enemy. Yeah. Oh, darn it, they got me with the laser. Somehow my infection is still going. I wonder why this mechanic with the Thrax combined into one doesn't apply over in Lua.
Enemies incoming. Stand fast.
Whenever it's like 3 Thrax together, they combine themselves into one even stronger one. Energy, oh. Darn it! Damn you, Thrax! Right, the mage is even stronger. Oh, I'm up. I did not notice I'm already up. Go. And what was the same side where there are still left?
The winds blow fiercely. The rains do not relent. Still, the stout bough stands.
Last time we killed that Thrax before it combined into anything. Fate is not good enough to Fate. Those are too far out. Oh, this is the last wave. What are you over here again? Oh no, it's over. Yes, so I'm gonna go on.
If only for now. It is my duty to make extraordinary demands of exceptional people.
Have a successful melee hit run critical chance. Yes, thank you. This
Like
map
an
again?
infected wound, the paradox breeds defenders out of the raw void. Contain the paradox. Kill the enemy.
I can hear it. I can hear this. Grab something. Ow, darn it. This time I bring myself back up to life. There, that'll keep him busy. Where are the enemies? I better not stay around here. Last time I stood around here, hardly any enemy came here. Keep on sitting right with the enemy.
What's that?
I keep on confusing Rhino with the enemies.
Oh, okay.
See, he kind of looks like a Grenier, so that's why.
I mean, you know, I wouldn't be too surprised if there was some form of like cosmetics that, you know, they might be like putting on them, for example. So
The only one I know of is the one that makes him look like a beetle. And I think there was a Void Rig skin as well. Nope. How did I get 9 effective? There weren't any near that enemy. And I know I don't have that much range. Ow! Darn it. Well, they are almost a level 500, the weak ones. serious though. That was the last one. No, don't hit me with the lasers. And it'll kill me.
Little by little, the madness of the
Well, it's a major tier 4, so I got at least some arcanes out of this. Okay, there we go.
It can be tough as a kid. Also,
Let's collect the rewards. Arcane Reaper. Shotgun Vendetta. No, that one. More ribbons. Not like I don't have enough of those.
You need more. You need them all. Whoa. But you can't have them all. So it's not possible.
Yeah. I gotta trade the ones I have. I think I have a lot of them and haven't used them for anything.
Have you even unlocked any of them, or?
I have ribbons. I haven't bothered unlocking any of them.
Well, I mean, some of them might be really good for you, though.
Yeah, I need to at some point get you to that. I need to check the ones I have, because I know I have a few. I don't remember the condition for all of them. I just remember the condition for the first one I got, which I still haven't opened. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 right now.
Some could be fairly useful to unlock, because you might, they might give you some really powerful mods in order
Orders has been counted,
to
sir.
upgrade.
Operator. All accounted for.
I mean, typically weapons, but that one's for kick gun, melee rifle. What is it, like 2 melee, 2 rifle, and 1 kick gun?
Probably.
Now granted, well, no, it tells you right there. It's like, this one's a melee ribbon mod,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah. But
But, I
one of
mean,
the melee ones gonna be annoying because he task ballistas, and that only shows on high level bounties on the planes. That one's gonna be annoying. That says kill 7 of them too.
what's that? Kill 7.
Unaltered tusk ballistas with a headshot. While alone or solo mode. Eesh, I'm gonna need to get something good. Before Dargan pilots before they hit the ground. While aim gliding. I'm gonna need something that hits hard for that one.
Well,
and
bear in
practice
mind
my
that-
aim. My aim is the worst.
Bear in mind that some of these are, some of them don't necessarily have, some of them look like they don't necessarily have any, um, failure, like, a kill 7, or, the kill 4 and stuff like that.
I understand if you have to sell mods.
The ones that are really the worst ones are like the ones that there's like, you have to hit like 7 in a row, you know,
Yeah.
uh, otherwise you fail, and it's like, you know, those tend to be like harder ones at least. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, if you can set those up, then you might get some decent mods for weapons that you may have, and it might benefit, having them unlocked. I mean, if you sell them off now, then it's like you'll never know. Like, you might be giving away like one of the best mods out there, you know.
Yeah.
So
My kit gun one's full, so maybe removes crit damage, maybe? I don't want to sacrifice the amount of damage it's already doing. I want to keep the crit chance, so 70%. Let's see, it says... Open this remote will reveal the challenge required to unveil it once, this goes... Okay.
oh, that might be like a really tough mod. If
Kill
it's not even giving you- if
66
it's not even-
enemies with finishers in one day. 66 finishers in one day. The only I can think of doing this if I go solo, find Eximus and like whittle them down until I need to use a finisher. But one day? That's one hell of a grind. I mean, how many Eximus would I normally do per mission? Like 10? Maybe 9? 9, 10?
I mean, you're gonna have to definitely focus on, taking care of those finishers, like,
Yeah,
Now-
the best way would be to go alone so nobody just straight up kills them. And
Right.
with some weak weapons so I don't straight up kill the guy as well.
right. You'll also want to make sure that you don't have any kind of companion that could kill them as well.
Yeah, or remove any strength mods from the companion.
That too.
I could take Atlas, because Atlas right now I didn't mod him as much, so he's not hitting as hard yet.
You. Ha ha.
He's not hitting very hard yet because I haven't like properly modded him yet, so he's probably my best option. That and he can immobilize enemies. Now let's see, how long have I been going? Almost 2 hours. Maybe I can do a little bit more Steel Path Circuit so I can get that Dread upgrade thing. I think next time I'll put Hate up here next time. If it rolls again. I really hope next week they put something else, something a little better.
I wonder if it will still kind of count stealth finishers or not.
Don't know that. Although since I can't bring my kit gun here and it never shows up on the random pick, I doubt it even matters here.
Well, I'm just saying, you can always switch over to Avara and use her to do some stealth kills.
Ooh,
You can just
Banshee.
walk. You can just kind of walk up behind enemies in stealth and
Technically,
do
yes.
stealth kills behind them, and that would give you um, potentially the finishers that you're kind of looking for.
I
Do you
didn't
have
think about that.
Do you have Avara, or do you have
Ivara Prime, yeah. With
I,
a mod that helps her invisibility.
I would try that out. I would see if you can, if that's something that you can do.
Maybe after this run I'll give it a try. I'll go for Banshee, not this time. No, Oberon. What's Tynax? It's been a while since I used this Tynax. The hell is this? Pox? What is this? What is this? What is this thing? I think I use semi-automatic. Oh, these are like throwing knives. No, I'll stick with this. Oh great, the Senate again? The Senate sucks! I guess I'm going bow and arrow. Wait. Paris. Oh. Hopefully it's the normal Paris. Yeah, it's a normal Paris. It's been a while since I used this bow.
The other side has
It's
assisted you
Stakra,
many times.
Ram.
The Undercroft is where you may repay them with blood.
I took a
woke to
heavy
the sound
sword.
of the Shawzen. Was that you, or my dream?
I think I got more damage on my Dex. Darkra. Should got more damage on this. It is my setup, right? Yeah, it is my setup. See what's default.
Come to prove
Default's actually
yourself
weaker.
in the Undercroft, then. The other side is watching.
Well, I'm on this gun since my aiming is really bad. Let's see, how many of these do I have? 167. Let's increase my critical hit chance for when I do the weird experience.
Access to the Undercroft is strictly controlled. We are lucky to have this undetected portal. Use it.
Surprised a fourth member's not showing up. This is gonna be hard if it doesn't. Oh, and somebody just jumped in. Whoa. What is that? The hell? The hell is that supposed to be? He fired that thing, now he's attached to something?
History dictates that this Tenno asset was destroyed in a grave setback to the cause. Let us rewrite that
Remember
event.
this place correctly. Okay, did not spawn here this time. Oh great, they triggered it before getting...
Enemies incoming. Stand fast.
Not here, which is only one left. Okay. I don't have Mesa, so this one doesn't matter, so let's go with Overguard. I think I got armor strip on his second ability, like almost maxed out. So 2 hits from it, like goodbye armor. I launched them a little too far. I did not mean to do that. This is what I meant to do. I really like Steinek's first ability. Alright, it's just that one load of other shields up. Okay, don't know what that sound was just now.
No time to rest. Already a new onslaught begins.
I missed? Yes, I missed. Yeah, no more armor from Joe. Still need to make a normal Ripper build for this one. Oh, he's already dead. They just had to fuse together. button.
The enemy musters for a fresh assault. Hold the line.
Maybe in slow. Let's see any cold enemies. Or no, not my frame rate. Everything's still moving normally. Or is it? I don't think my frame rate's going to shit.
Looks like you're having a real hard time doing any kind of fast combat there.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm moving very slowly. Well, my wheels are still working. Yeah, I'm just recovering a little bit. Nope. Nope. I got someone.
That might have been part of the issue. Like maybe the post was having a hard time.
No, I didn't make it in time to revive him, so he had to revive himself. I think this visual effect that is happening around here by one of the other characters was causing a bit of a slowdown. Like these bubble things.
A fresh wave approaches.
Oh, that thing's getting pounded. Armor, decent still. It's like I impaled all the way on the other side of the map. Don't doing that. Right, I forgot. If I use his third ability, I can pretty much get infinite shields like this. And keep them away from the thing. It's been so long since I used Tynix, I forgot about his abilities when I'm starting to remember them.
The rains do not relent. Still, the stout bow stands.
covering a lot of things now. That armor and shield. And there goes my frame rate again.
Like ashes, the enemy has been.
No big deal. Seems that they didn't like the builds they got this time. Is my audio not working? Maybe OBS is bugged again. No, it's marking my audio is working. No, my audio is definitely working. It's marking that it's transmitting my audio.
I can still see your stream going, so.
Yeah, but no, someone's telling me that audio is not coming through, but OBS says the microphone is active. And it is being picked up.
Hold on, let me mute you on Discord and I'll check. I'll check on your
Let's see. And my audio should be working. Like OBS says audio is supposedly being sent through.
Okay, I'm gonna deafen here real quick.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm looking at it. No, my. Yeah, I'm looking at my thing. It's showing that my mic is working. Yeah, someone else is telling me that they can hear you. They can hear me. The worker says he can hear me, but Super Unicorn Galaxy Girl can't. Because my OBS is saying audio's coming through just fine. I don't know what's going on. It's a YouTube thing, maybe? Because not my end.
I've run diagnostic
I'm
regressions.
pretty sure if
All
I turn my
systems
audio
are
on my
You don't need to
moderation
read.
thing, they'll hear. Maybe... Cause I kind of have it mute there, and my speakers are actually garbage. Yeah, no, audio's coming through. I activated the audio on my mod thing and it's coming through just fine. Could be a YouTube problem, maybe?
I can hear you just fine on the YouTube end. So
Yeah, so
um,
it's probably Galaxy Girl's end problem, maybe.
okay, wait a minute. Stop.
What?
Super. How are you hearing him right now? How are you responding to him? Are you trolling?
I know someone else answered, which Nova Code said that he could hear me. If this person really can't hear me, it's either its headset or its speakers are actually not working. Um,
I don't know. I'd say move on because I was able to hear you just fine. Um, because it sounds like it's more of their issue, if anything else. So just continue moving on then.
and I'm answering to
Yeah.
chat just in case. Let's see.
Yeah, tell them to change audio settings. Because that might also be the issue. Like,
Yeah, no,
maybe
but
they
like some headsets and speakers have their own independent volume thing, or that could, and some people afraid that they lower it or something.
well, sometimes that I get caught on is like if I switch from my headset to my like TV speaker um and I didn't realize it, so that's all.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had it since my headset has its own little volume. Sometimes I lower that instead of muting whatever it is I'm watching, and I forget.
Well, sounds like Super was able to hear you now, so that's good.
Yeah.
Uh, I you know I was thinking
Also could have been like
here's
connectors as
yeah.
well, or a faulty cable.
So I guess it's sometimes in my nature that I've dealt with some trolls in the past too. So sorry if my mind kind of leaned that way as well. I was like,
Yay, Super Unicorn Girl, Galaxy Girl. Yeah, if it wasn't like your volume, it could have been either your headset or speakers. I don't know what you're using that wasn't working. Whether it's independent volume or a faulty cable or its connection itself. If it's wireless, then its own signal could have been bugging. That's why I
she was
kind of
able to
sometimes
fix it.
don't
So
like wireless stuff.
yeah, she got it fixed. So it's all good. It's all
Yeah.
good.
Okay, so let's see. Should I go back to circuit or switch to the Railjack? Because I still have a lot of missions I haven't done on the Railjack. Let me check where I was at on that. I might do like 2 or 3 missions on the Railjack, maybe. Cause, like, the only reason I'm doing Warframe today instead of the intended schedule stream is because of what's happening with Twitch. I just couldn't focus. Why does it default there? Okay. Venus is done. I remember doing that. Which one was next? Saturn? That's on the level 50s. Still 30s. Okay, play Neptune. Colorful stage. No, I don't think I've heard of that before. One on the 30s. Oh no, this is high level. My Railjack's definitely not ready for that. So it's either Neptune or Pluto. Colorful stage. I'm thinking, but no, it doesn't ring a bell. Oh right, I forgot. I still have other Nighwave
Always a
stuff.
pleasure.
Could keep on doing Steel Pass Circuit to try and get the kills for from Nightwave. Or I can try and do that some other time.
That's all we have time for.
Okay, what was Neptune? 27 to 30, so I think I'll do this here. Okay, have you played Magic Tiles?
They're both games. I just looked up Colorful Stage, and Colorful Stage is a mobile game.
Oh, no wonder it sounded familiar. Must have looked into it at some point. Magic Tiles? No, I'm never heard of that one. Definitely. Like mobile games wise, I haven't streamed. Well, except for playing Genshin, but I'm doing the PC version of Genshin. And Honkai Star Rail, I'll probably do that one on the PC version as well, instead of a mobile one.
Yeah, I think both of these games are like the rhythm style games where you have to, you know, based off the music that's playing, tap the buttons at like the right time in order to, get the like the best combo kind of thing. So.
I'll have to look at them. Is there anything like the Friday Night Funkin'? I'll probably end up skipping. I did make a video on a style of Friday Night Funkin' once, and that style of game, my brain just cannot process it. Oh, I struggle on that. And at some point, my mind's like, stop, reboot, cannot continue. Ah!
Yeah, my friend owns a VR, so I tried out Beat Saber for a little bit. Didn't stream it, but I tried out Beat Saber, and that was, I had a little bit of a rough time with that one.
Yeah, for that, I think you need a lot of eye-to-hand coordination to be good at that.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, any game that has like very fast-paced, rhythm style games are, you're gonna want to have a high hand-eye coordination. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have VR, so I just haven't tried anything like that. I think the closest thing I have is the VR box thing that you put your cell phone inside. That's the only thing I got.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's face it, VR is not exactly cheap either. So
No,
don't
I was
worry.
thinking putting it on my wish list. Maybe once I get better hardware first, because I kind of want to give it a try to VR chat stuff. I know I could do it on desktop mode, but I don't trust my hardware, especially after they added the anti-cheat thing, which it never really needed, which made it impossible to use some optimization mods that the community had made. The new mods are were made or are being made. I'm not entirely sure, but like I say, I kind of want to get better hardware before I do something like that.
Yeah.
As for mobile games, like I don't really even know how to capture the phone screen when using OBS for streaming. That and I don't know any mobile game that I would actually give it a try, except for probably one. But I don't know how entertaining that would be on stream. So the closest thing to mobile I do is just Genshin and Honkai. Well, I want to do Honkai Star Rail. I might get rid of my only day off and start that game. I was gonna wait till V-Stream, like, I got into V-Stream and started there, but I have no idea when that's gonna happen. Yes, exterminate. I don't know what this is. Orphix. I don't remember what Orphix was. Let's go exterminate. And I'll do friends only to you. Wait, what? Why is it giving me like an option? There we go. Exterminates are pretty easy, and I don't want to end up on someone else's ship right now. Go ahead. I don't know anything about it. I gotta start get back on doing videos. I may continue in Hell Yeah, although I don't know if that would be a good one to continue, or find other indie games to do for Dumb Dragon Tries or demos.
Vessel on scope. Small. Clear it out.
You know, for an indie games.
Yeah, I think there's just so many horror games, and I tend to leave that for the month of horror, since I don't do horror too well. What's the best thing about Switzerland? No clue. Where am I being shot from? Oh, I'm shot from platforms? These stuff not doing any damage. I don't know, but it's a plus. Okay, yeah, I get that one. Now I can. I'm right in front of it. Why can I not hurt you? Okay, now that thing's dead.
That ship is nothing without its crew. Launch grand sleds.
I'm going to get boarded. That's my gun that took it out. Good job. Did you hear about the mathematician who's afraid of negative numbers? No, I have not. Okay, rid of this thing fast. Should have checked how much ammo I have on that thing, but not this time.
Let's make this personal. Send in a crew ship.
So, I've got nothing to avoid.
On scope.
Being shot from somewhere. What's wrong with my...
Launch
Oh,
torpedoes.
that tower's still alive?
You did get the joke about the Swiss one, right?
Yep, I did. Okay, now, I'm being shot from somewhere. I'm not seeing a marker for the enemy. It's not an enemy, it's another tower.
Let's kill them hand to hand.
Oh, it's a mark of interest. What of its defenses? Now Stream Element decides to work. After about 2.5 hours, now it decided to work.
Torpedoes locked. Target in range. Fire.
It might have been reliant on chatters.
I don't know. Now both of them are actually working. And of course my laptop decides to go black. The bear walks into a bar and says, "Give me a whiskey and cola." Okay, I might be dumb. I'm not getting that one. No problem. I didn't have that timer problem over on Twitch. Like even if it was inactive, it would work. It would occasionally stop working, but not this bad. I'm not the only one with trouble with Stream Elements. The VTuber I'm watching over on VStream that also does Twitch has had issues with it as well. And the one I stream with on Wednesdays, his commands stop working every once in a while from Stream Elements. That's why I think it's a problem from the Stream Elements side, not us. Or the platform.
My main issue is the you know, if there's no active chatters, then the timers don't get activated until there's someone that actually speaks up. So that's some of the things that I've had to deal with in the past.
Park this thing here and go kill some enemies. Okay.
Lotus on the line. Handing off. Crew. Good luck.
Eliminate all Corvus threats.
I should have brought Ibarra for this. Let's see if it works. Oh well.
Your orders are extremely simple. Locate the intruders and kill them.
What are you trying to do? The finishers?
No, I forgot about it. That's all. Gotta get rid of this because the door locks down. There we go. Alright, so I gotta actually bring out clone. Ambassador part blueprint, but not the ambassador. I need to check if I can buy the ambassador blueprint itself. I'm not finding the weapon itself. I think. I don't remember if I already did that weapon. I don't think I did. Sorry, I left someone behind. Ow, I missed. Had to see me. Of course, I had to reload. Nice. There we go. Another ambassador part. And I missed the camera point blank. Man, my aiming is terrible.
Dang. One of the reasons why I picked shotgun, but even then. That's why I prefer bombs. Just blow everything up. Something's bound to die. That's why the Warframe isn't the way it used to be like that in the day, because, you know, gunshots that would do, like, you know, bomb effects, like, you know, explosives and stuff like that, they would actually, you know, like, stagger or hurt other Warframes if you're in a party. So...
yeah, I heard they were trying to bring that back, actually. That it'll hurt you. It won't straight up kill you, but it would hurt you.
Well, I mean, if you get hurt, then you're, you know, if you're like sliver of death, then, well, guess what? You're gonna get killed.
Yeah. Now, where's that point of interest? Ah, there it is.
You know, if it's not from the, you know, the person shooting the gun, it's from the enemies that will be shooting you as well, so...
Yeah.
Ice mine on a scope.
See, this is the entrance. Where's the entrance on the other side? No, this looks like the way in. Only one way to find out. Ow. That's a wall. I remember this place from doing Railjack with someone else. Damn it, I my guns on my Railjack over that other person's guns.
What's that?
Wednesday when I was playing with someone else, some Railjack, he had the laser forward weapon, and they would heat up almost instantaneous. But I have very little chance of actually killing anything with it. So that's why I didn't like his weapon. While these, they do heat up somewhat fast, the damage compensates for it. It actually hurts.
I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know. I don't remember what you had.
I mean, I don't really fly around too much with the Railjack, although I really should.
You only have to like
Wanted to.
shoot planets finished with the Railjack.
Yeah. About the same for me.
That's maybe because I had struggled with one mission and Beanie had helped me out on that one. That's the one
Yeah.
where the sentient spawners things show up.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
Like doing that one
I was-
solo with my amp, which is really bad, was nearly impossible.
yeah.
I don't
Okay,
deal
that-
enough damage with my amp.
I think that's the one that I was kind of struggling with as well. Hence the reason why I went ahead and upgraded my amp. But I haven't gone back there since. I really should, because
Yeah.
you know, like it, you know, if I want to get Citadel, I need to work on those Railjack missions more.
Yeah. Do the star chart for the Railjack.
Yep.
Some good stuff. Yeah, that's why I sometimes do the Railjack to see if I can get some better stuff showing up on others as well, since I get the parts from their Railjack as well. That's how I got the weapon I have now. I got it while joining someone else in a higher level Railjack. It was hard to build that though. It used up quite a bit of my resources to build that weapon. Since you check if I got anything better, like better shields, better hull. I think my shields and hull still leave a bit to be desired. And I've already got like 3100 on the hull, 1300 on the shields. That's not a lot for the higher levels.
Yeah.
There are no more points of interest.
You've already upgraded your Railjack to the basics that are in the dojo, right?
I know I got some things from the dojo, but I found stronger things from it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Obviously the missions will give you the best ones out there, but I wanted to make sure that you at least got in the basics from the dojo.
Yeah, I don't think I was still trying to build a better shield. Though. I need to check if I have the resources for that. Is there a way in this? Sometimes there's a way in for these. Not very marked, so... I don't think there's anything relevant there. Going back to the dojo and hopefully I'm right and I can actually build that better shield.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Alright, I need to check the ambassador stuff and see if I can actually get the blueprint for that. Oh, this is new. Lava Reactor Mach 2. I actually never got this. It's the first time I get a reactor. City plane Mach 2. Tyler. Hmm. 131.6.
Tenno has exited the Railjack.
Let's see. Alright, no, I had changed the shields. The engines I have upgraded. I have a few I need to identify. The ones I have is 157 meters per second. Same one. Scrap.
Yeah, you can definitely upgrade all of your.
Just 1 meter per
I have
second.
like Mark IIIs for um, engines, weapon, or engines, hull, and all that. So
Ooh.
so you should check out the basic blueprints and make sure that you have those added on at the very least, because those Mark Ones, they probably won't. They're pretty much probably scrap for you for the most part.
Yeah, when did I get this? 178 meters per second, 1.7 boost speed multiplier, then okay, 500 overshield after being launched from the slingshot. I'm keeping this. And you, what are you? No, scrap. Let's see, what about the hull? Definitely need to get a better one, although 31k. Alright, I was fixing one with 35k instead of 31 with 2300 armor. Now this was new. I must have gotten this one when I was with Gamma on Wednesday. Okay. There's plenty of armor. Just a little bit more hull, but plenty of armor definitely in the visor. Or the Secti Mach 2. More health, but not as much armor.
You probably want more health versus armor, but
Yeah, I might be leaning more towards the set key, set kai, or I don't know how you pronounce it, set kai.
Zeki.
My set key. Now this. Let's do a repair on this one. Get my stuff back. Might lean more towards the Sekai Mach 2. Of these Mach 1s. Tyler Mach one. And no scrap. Got the Mach 3 version of that. Same for this one. And this is what I have on. I need to check the other stuff. And my core. I did upgrade the core. I definitely got the core from here. This. Inspect. Plus 51% battle mod duration. What does this one give me? Plus 15% mod range, strength, and duration. Sigma's a balanced one, while the Lavan is focused. I have to think about that one. Let's see. Sigma engines, 180 meters per second. I have gathered plenty of material out of that. So give me a bit more speed. Let's fabricate this. I got the items for that. Armor plating of the Sigma plating. That's actually weaker. Got the Sigma engine. I need to remind myself what I had on shields. Okay, this is 1500. A little bit stronger. I've not found any good shields yet, so I might as well switch to this if I have enough. Didn't do it last time because I didn't have this. I got Gallo rods. Alright, I'm out of room. I need to make room. First change the engines. Scrap this, get resources back. Cannot scrap this even if I wanted to. I think I'm gonna keep the Sigma engine for the speed purposes. And now let's get that shield. That's for recharge rate as well. Let's get rid of this. bad I cannot get rid of the base one that comes with. I have everything I need for this. Yep. I'll wait for that to develop. I think that's actually stronger. Now weapons. Got the Setkai Vord, which I do like it. Actually, I cannot get rid of these. Get rid of this. Yeah, now get rid of this. I have a better version already equipped of this. Inspect. Same damage. Worse rate of fire and generates more heat. Nah. Vidar. It's actually weaker. Oh, a different version of Vidar, but hits harder. Doesn't generate as much heat. Better rate of fire. Higher accuracy. But next to no critical chance. But again, I found heat damage not very useful. Nah. Unless I find a better version of that, no. Okay, inspect. And that's for the fire. But damage-wise? For beat 'em up 2, it actually hits harder than the Sektai. Hold on to this for now. No, not this one. I got multiple one of those. I mean, 1700 total damage. 35% critical chance, 2.5 critical multiplier, 40% status. Not as much fire rate. I'm gonna have to think about that one. throw 52,000 of damage here. I don't find anything. It's really like these don't tell me how strong they are when I'm looking at them. This is I think what I have on.
Yeah, that is one of the problems with, you know, those kind of blueprints is you can't necessarily compare them.
Kinda wish it did.
Yeah.
That way I would know what exactly I'm getting out, wasting resources. I know I have this one, which has 52,000, over 52,000 damage. The swarm missiles. There you go, that one. If I find a better reactor that's just as balanced as this at some point. And what is this? That arc weapon. Discharge, massive beam of incendiary energy. Trying up 3 enemy vessels. I'm curious about this weapon. I just don't know what kind of weapon this is. Well, we got more than enough supplies, so I might as well look at it. So down here, yes. It is hella weak. Just 1900 compared to my 52,000. Heck, even the Tycho Seeker is stronger than that. Get some supplies back out of that. How strong is that Tycho Seeker Mark 3 though? This is a Seeker missile. It's also weaker. 39,000 just. How'd I found this one then that's so strong? Well, this one has a higher critical chance. And more range. No entrances. Can I level something up? No. Mods. Did I get any new mods I can equip? That might be better. slot, which I kind of want to keep. Ordnance damage. Ordnance lock on timer, I can increase that. Where is it? Quick lock. Where is it? Here it is. Put 3 in. I don't know, got plenty of points. Now that'll aim fast. Ion burn. I might be able to replace that. That's what I have on. 5% turret damage when shields are above 75%, which is not very often. Scorching Warhead. Section density, critical damage. Oh, but it doesn't match that mark. Replace it with that. Actually, no, it's not the same mark. I have anything of the Vassarin type except for Ion Burn. To increase Hyper Strike. Forward artillery damage. Maybe? Oh yeah, that could be quite a bit of damage power. On everything. Let's increase critical chance. As Predator. And how much points do I have left? 20. %, critical chance up there, 100% chance on the other one. increase my ordnance damage. I have 20 points left, and this one has a lot of points in them. Alright, did I get any battle mods? Yes, but... none of them are for this one! Vortex at absorb incoming fire and detonate, releasing damage. Snares enemies, increasing ability to railjack weaponry. First extract enemy guided projectiles. I think I'm gonna put this on instead. I'm gonna improve that yet. Wait, isn't this a tactical one? It has a oh no, it was there. No luck on a tactical one. I'm pretty satisfied with my crew. Can't think of any of my weaponry to keep these guys. Wait, what? Train? Oh, you got 2 points I can use. Okay, since you're pretty much the guard running around, and my gunner. What is your role? Okay, you are my gunner, so yeah, let's improve your gunnery abilities. Definitely, max that out. And in case he's attacked, let's give him a little bit of bonus on this. It's not a lot. The gunnery? The combat maybe? Let's give him that. For now. In case I'm bored and they try to kill him. I'm still happy with his look. Gotta admit, that looking like that looks like some evil looking creature giving you the crazy smile right there. That reminds me, I never named my Railjack. What'd you name it? Considering with his skin, it looks like he's like riding like a void wave or something. Maybe just think of my spelling properly. Wave Rider? No. Well, maybe good name for the Railjack. Now that I just noticed I can name the Railjack. I actually didn't know you could do that. Man, I'm so bad at naming things. It's hard to think of a name. Hopefully I can rename this at the future. But for now, just in case I regret the name.
You should be able to. I don't think they put a limit on the
For now, just
naming
Wave
conventions,
Rider.
so. Set it up, you know,
Okay.
make sure that it's kind of in line with your
Oh.
you know, kind of like in your, you know, in line with your channel, in line with your avatar.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking that the name. What would be a good name for this thing? I want to go one. Don't want to go Ghost Rider. That's taken technically. See, it does look like a ghost ship with the thing I put on it. Definitely looks evil.
The red and blues kind of throwing me off personally, but
Yeah, I have been thinking about changing its color. Let's see. Ooh, I need to check the spelling real quick. I think I just thought of one. Just give me a minute. I need to check this. How it is spelled.
you want to type it out and I can double check. Or you know, you create something that is in your own language.
Mm.
You don't
No,
have to
no,
have it
I'm
in
not
English.
using anything Spanish. Let's see.
You know, I gotta name your Railjack El Gato.
Oh no. And it's, as strange as this is gonna be spelled, it is pronounced Halia. This is Halia. A ghostly, it's technically a ghostly creature of death of I think Greek mythology that will collect the souls for the underworld. Too bad I cannot change the font. I can definitely change the colors for the letters. Let's put it. Actually, no. Let's not change the colors for the letters yet. Let's see what random throws me. No, too bright. That color scheme's okay-ish. I actually kind of dig the looks on this. Except for probably the energy. Oh yeah. No, too green. Actually, this doesn't look bad. I even like the color of the letters of Halia. What was this again? Alright, decals. Do you have any good decals? I don't think I do. No. And because I changed the outside, might as well change the inside as well. But I do like them to match, so I'm pulling the camera and taking a picture of the color scheme so that I know what color scheme to look for. Total interior. There's no wear and tear, so don't worry about that. Primary color. Wait, didn't I get a new set of colors? I thought I did. Now the other one. Kinda wish there was a toggle to match the colors from outside. I think it's actually from here. Unless there is, I don't see it though. Okay, let's see. Where's this one? Okay, it's that one. Secondary. Let's actually remind myself what this one. Oh, it's an orange. The pictures they took was a little too bright to make heads from tails. This one comes from the Halloween orange. There's also really that, and the inside looks very different. Halloween orange. The accent. Tenno gray. Can't really see the engines. Oh right, I can kind of see them. Where's the other one? Tertiary. Bright light blue. Isn't it? This is what? Alright, this is that. Not what I'm looking for. Is it? No, it's that letters. Which is these little lights? So I'm gonna find the color for the little lights. Oh, there it is. Bright green. Actually, doesn't look half bad, that color scheme. At least get rid of the wear and tear because there is none. That looks a little better. It's not so dark anymore. Still looks like an evil smile right there. It definitely has that evil look to it. Well, at least it doesn't look like a fish. Like the base gonna that makes it look like a fish. I was kind of tired of that look. Okay, and equipment wise, I'm satisfied with this equipment. Let's see. Go inside, have a look on how it actually looks inside. This actually doesn't look half bad. Things do look brighter. Okay, what missions do I have left on that? And stop defaulting to Earth! I'm on Neptune now! Defense... Orphix. What was Orphix? I think I know what it was. Let me see. Yeah, that's the one I struggle with where I need a better amp on the Orphix. Yeah, I'm not doing that yet. Guess I'll do this defense one real quick. I'm gonna skip the cinematic. Get out of the way, doggo. I need to fly this thing. Come on, Warframe, don't do this again. On Wednesday we had this eternal loading problem as well. Okay, there we go.
Or forever going to be loading.
Approaching Corpus vessel. Board and safeguard the target.
There we go. Now we can get to the killing. Oh, and there's another point of interest here. Ignore the point of interest right now. Oh, turrets. I'm gonna not hit you. Oh, I just rammed into one of them. Okay,
that's one way of going, huh?
oh, there. Now we got rid of its shield. I think I got a gunner to help me kill things this time.
All Corpus craft.
And now he's maxed out, so he'll be even more effective.
Disable priority targets prior to boarding the capital ship. Let's take the fight to them. Launch ram sleds.
No, no. No, no. not breaking anything here.
We need heavy ordnance. Fire torpedoes. Flames extinguished.
Attention. Assignment done.
I'm still alive down here. Okay, anything on my radar, so everyone's probably dead already. What was that?
Arming torpedoes. Locking on to their signature. Firing.
No, it's just the big guy left. Oh, pound it. Okay, there we go.
Locating breaching points. Launching ram sleds.
Damn it. Them is moving again. Still immobilized.
Launch torpedoes.
Do I have ammo? My engineer should be making me ammo. There we go. Here.
Need assault teams. Prep cruise ship for launch. Launch torpedoes. Let's see them with that.
Can I shoot the torpedoes? Just picking yes.
Alert. Enemy cruise ship on scope. Priority targets.
Where? Where's the cruise ship? Oh, over there. That's for some reason offline? Probably my gunner took care of it. Oh, it doesn't have ammo. I need to reload it.
Launch torpedoes. Let's see them evade that.
There we go. Still a sitting duck? Yes, it's still a sitting duck. For some reason. Wait, what? I just made ammo. Didn't I? Or did I make the wrong thing? Oh, here it is.
Arming torpedoes. Locking on to their signature. Firing.
Ah, appears are coming from this thing. bother capturing that thing. Since I don't have a pilot. A little closer, a little closer. There.
Gunnery crews, launch torpedoes. Tenno disembarking. Handing off to Tenno Coordinator. Lotus, see you on the other side.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
They should change our dialogue for this. Like, this is our doorstep, but we're the one boarding an enemy ship.
If those Tenno are not eliminated, there will be no bonuses for anyone.
Hey, you got a defense mission? Railjack.
Yep.
We'll get him. Alright, my friend. I'm gonna head on out. I'm getting a little tired, so...
Sure thing, no problem.
Yeah,
I'll
if
probably
I'm
be
getting
doing this
tired, you-
mission and clean it up myself.
I don't want to throw the bed yourself, man. Alright. You have yourself a good night. Sleep well.
You too. Oh no, you get back here. This thing now. Quick. Atlas turning some enemies into chew toys. Please go back up. I don't like it down here. Gosh darn it. Finally, they said you show up. Oh, that was clone. Whoops. Just mashed down into my own clone. course I'm not getting any Eximus enemies here. I'm pretty sure I remember with, when I was playing with Gamma, we were seeing like several Eximus enemies. Need to... Oh. 3 waves? No, 5 waves of this? That's more like it. Quicker to get to the enemies. Done. They gotta get you do swinging. Hopefully next time I don't have that same problem I had when I start. Tomorrow I can get that video done about like, the future of my channel regarding Twitch finding a replacement. Of course, I don't need to worry about the Halia, but getting wrecked while in here. This one dead, or is this one's just a bug? Oh no, it's just dead and it wasn't respawning. Oh, the spider things decide to start showing up.
Reinforcements available. Do you
Nope.
choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Mission success.
I did what I came out here to do, so I'm done. Now let's go get that point of interest. I think this thing had turrets protecting it.
Reading nearby ice mine.
Strange this one doesn't have defense this time. I mean, nothing shooting me. Spark as close as possible.
Dropping Tenno out of airlock. You are in. Eyes open.
Whee! It went the wrong way. There we go. Do find the Corpus enemies here in Railjack missions a little bit more tanky. Still weak, but they definitely take more hits to kill. Up to an extent, at least. Too bad you can't find Oxym on these. That means I never have. Hopefully amongst the crap I found, I actually found something better for my ship. Well, that's probably not the case. No, no, Atlas! There we go, we get the good boy back up. What? Don't just close under his tail! Oh, poor Wukong! He's still, like, chomped by the doorway.
Welcome back.
Okay, I got what I wanted of this. Let's see. Are there any random resources just floating around here? Wait, I think it's... No, it's not a resource. Oh, look, there's resources floating around here. For being what looks like a mining operation, there's like no resources to pick up. Oh well. Back to the dojo.
We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
Engine. Weapons. Ooh, what is that? Laser Shield Array Mach 2. And a new reactor. Hold up, what was that? Oh, another Nautilus carapace. We should check what that was. I think it was a drone. Gives me 1500. Let's see. Inspect. 1300 shield capacity. Scrap. Engines. Identify. Actually slightly faster? 2 meters. Not as much in speed boost, though. This is the Mach 2. If I find the Vidar engine Mach 3, I might get something actually better. So for now, scrap. This will take about half a day. What's this red core? Inspect. Battle mod range. This, I guess it depends on what kind of Railjack build you're going for. Right now I'm sticking with balanced. Yeah, so there's one more thing actually unidentified. Oh, it's a weapon. Wait. Never mind. So main guns are the ones I'm more interested in. And this is hella weak, so no. Ow. But this has less rate of fire, but it hits harder. This is the forward right ones, right? Yeah, I think this is the forward ones. I don't wanna repair this to have everything. Oh, looks like I have everything for it. I'll find anything better for this. I am curious about this though, because of its higher accuracy. I mean, not accuracy. It's high. Well, yes, it has higher accuracy, but it also has higher crit chance. And more range. And max ammunition. That's 37 now though, so what does the ram jammer do? A 25% chance of jamming an incoming ram shell targeting system, causing them to overshoot and explode. Oh, wrong button. Well, there's a command one. Competency gained. As to give 1 competency point to your crew members. call. One of the crew members can be designated as being on call and can be summoned to aid you in non-Railjack missions. Stronger crew members become available for recruiting from Ticker. Let's work on this so I can get the ability to summon crew members. I think that's how they make it to drop down with the Necromech. What about tacticals? I'm gonna save up so I can reduce the heat with the gunnery. I'm gonna keep on saving up and max out the gunnery. And let's see, let's go back to the ship, dojo. Need to rename this later when I start editing things on YouTube. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today's stream. I know I started late and I'm already reaching the 4-hour mark. Tomorrow I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do, whether I'll do more Warframe, maybe joining Jim for that if he does do that, or Spirit Fair. Like, I'm undecided on that regard. Like, today I was supposed to do Spirit Fair today. Like I said, because of what's going on with Twitch, my head just wasn't all there. I couldn't focus, and I feel like I need to focus on Spirit Fair to do anything there. Because I really like this story, and for me to truly enjoy a story, I need to focus. So in the end, I decided not to. I almost canceled today's stream, honestly. I almost did cancel it. Because of what's going on in my head. Well, for those watching this post stream, like recorded, if let me know what you think about what's going on with Twitch right now. To me, I think it's better that I leave Twitch. That's why I didn't stream on there this time. Like, multi-stream is on hold until I find somewhere else I can actually multi-stream to. And speaking of, if you know any other streaming platform similar to Twitch that might actually work, like Kick is something I'm still looking into and seeing if it's worth it or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Is there other streaming platform that I may not be aware of? I already spoke about Trovo, and I don't think I'll be going back to that. No.
Operator,
And VStream is something still being developed. I'm still looking forward to that. Like, for it to be what's it called again? To be like invited over into any of its waves. So let's just see. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Every little bit helps. So I am leaving it there. I hope you all enjoyed today's stream, and I hope to see you all next time. Good night, everyone. Bye.